And welcome to the Tribute Community Center. It's the Mobility Shop 3HL Champions Cup. The next two teams are on the ice. In yellow, the Toronto Bees, with David Blair in net, and in white, the hometown Oshawa 88s. I met a young fan of Oshawa's named Eric, so I got to give him a little shout out there. He said, "Let's go Oshawa," and I said, "I'll make sure I mention you." Mike Mole, the goaltender for Oshawa.
Yeah, Mike Mole, this will be his second tournament. We saw him in Aurora, and we saw these two teams play each other. The Toronto Bees coming out with a win, but I really thought the Bees controlled pace throughout the entire game. We saw the breakout game from Rich Garbett as well. That D3 line, as we called it, all three NCAA players from Division III with Rich Garbett, Jordan Reed, and Adam Place. They really lit it up and, got away at Mike Mole, but Mike Mole stood on his head. I thought that he really kept them in the game. But you look at this Oshawa team, we see some players that we saw in Saugeen, and it's basically the Whitby Dunlops. You have Brett McConaughey leading the way, a former SPHL or ECHL, playing NCAA Division I at Huntsville, Alabama. Corey Tamlin as well with some professional hockey experience. Chris Gore from just down the road, literally in Whitby as well. Jason Dale, another guy with some great professional hockey experience. And Tyler Melanson playing in his third tournament as well. A very small yet very, very shifty player playing in Europe as well. He's a guy that can absolutely fill the net. This Oshawa 88's roster, I think it's the strongest roster that we've seen them field all season long. And this Toronto Bees team is very confident. Talked to Brandon Turner. He is very happy with his roster he has today, but he knows that this is definitely a different 88 squad that they saw a few months ago.
So the Toronto Bees finishing so far with a record of 8-5, 40 goals for, 39 goals against, and Oshawa 1-6, 15 goals for, 29 against. So they got to get some goals, Oshawa.
Yes, they do, and I think it starts with number 22, Brett McConaughey.
Who and right off the hop there's Eric Wiseman saying, "Well, we'll get to Oshawa later. Let's keep talking Toronto."
Eric Wiseman, the elevator mechanic, goes upstairs like he does from Monday to Friday. Unbelievable snipe by the dish man.
Love it. Good job. The Bees controlling off the draw. It's Ridge Garbett. Garbett, though, he's being hounded. Here's Reed now. Reed walks in. Great stop there by Mole. Down the ice quickly it goes. Melanson heading for it, pardon me. Right down Main Street there, fake little, and then having to hang on to that one was David Blair.
Yeah, Dr. David Blair, he's the wild card for this Toronto team. If he's on his game, this Toronto Bees team is one of the best teams in the entire league. So if he can stay on his game, this Toronto Bees team can go all the way.
And the Toronto Bees are lucky that Adam Place was in his place right there. He was just breaking up a surefire breakaway. Here comes Oshawa once again, number 23, Smoskowitz.
Dylan Smoskowitz playing a little bit of junior hockey in this building, finishing off his career with the Oshawa Generals. So a little bit of a homecoming for him as well.
Quite a few, actually, when I was checking out all the Durham region area players, and quite a few have played for the Jennies in their careers.
You talk about a local player as well. The Bees, a late addition, Kyle McLaughlin, playing a really long junior career with Markham, with Aurora as well.
You say Kyle from Aurora.
Yes, you would know as well. And he's also another Whitby Dunlop as well. So lots of Durham connections here.
Yes, indeed. That one goes off the skates, and player hopping the bench there for Oshawa. They play this one all the way back to the netminder. He has to take a look, and your pal closing in on him with the great flow, McConaughey. Here comes Toronto once again. Neat little pass around McConaughey, actually. Shot, great stop there. In back of the net now. Nobody's chasing because you don't want to force the guy out, and he'll come out the other side, and then he's got lots of room. And that pass goes over to McConaughey. It was a bit of a broken play. He shovels it over to Tamblin. Tamblin's shot right on. Blair hangs on. Now, Blair's a chiropractor, if memory serves. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, there we go. So we were joking about him making adjustments. That's the only reason I remember. That one was tucked in underneath the side of the net, and even though it went into the net.
That's a great call. That's the right call. Mole did knock off his net there. It was very close, but the way how confident he was saying no goal,
yes,
I think that's definitely the right call here. If you're the Toronto Bees, you got to like this pace so far.
Yeah, Kelly Jackson denied a goal right there, and Mole says, no, you do not. The Bees now Wiseman, who opened up the scoring, fires a shot, looking for number 2. He's working against Jason Dale in the corner.
The last time the 3HL Tour was here, the Toronto Bees coming out on top at the Oshawa Showcase. So they have won in this building already. And
sorry, I was going to say that's Mitch Scott. Pardon me, I called him Dale. It's 91, not 61. I apologize.
Oh,
an absolute beauty of a goal. That would be Ridge Garbett at his finest, yes?
yes, absolutely. Ridge Garbett, the pride of Utica College, ripping a one-timer, going top shelf. We talk about how Mike Mole is a fantastic goaltender. Zero chance on that one.
We got to take our hat off to the pass, too, though. Oh. That was just ridiculous right across the goal crease there. Tape to tape under some coverage. You got a little more area to work with out there, indeed, but take nothing away from that sublime pass. There's a neat little backhanded pass. As with it now, Melanson in back of the net. Finds Dale, 61. Dale tries to tuck this one home. Blair says, no, you do not. Dishes it out and waiting way, way down ice is Kyle McLaughlin, almost in another postal code. Pass doesn't get to him, so now you're caught way down ice, aren't you? So there's risk and reward, but he is still down ice, McLaughlin. Then he backs off, a couple of shots. Great job there by Mike Mole, keeping it a 2-0 game. Adam Place to Reed. Reed to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's pass went off the shoulder of a player who heads down ice. Now he's got it himself. Right now it's Smoskowitz, actually. Smoskowitz throws a pass across. Blair, as the player I don't think was handling the pass well, and Blair read it and took it away from him. Here they come the other way. Over the blue line, stopped up. It's Chris Keeler. But it's coming the other way with Cody Collins now. KC throws it. McConaughey for Tamblin. Corey Tamblin takes a look, fires that one. It's up and over. Even the official had to duck out of the way a little on that shot. You miss the net, it ends up possibly going down the length of the ice, as in that instance. But if you got a good puck-moving goaltender like Mike Mole, not too much of an issue, is it?
No, it adds a completely different dynamic.
Yes, and here's a chance. McConaughey gets a piece of his man, just interrupts him enough, although he ran into Mole, so a little goaltender interference. We know all about that watching the Stanley Cup lately, don't we?
No comment. No comment.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say, we should be politically correct and just keep it to ourselves. Into the corner it goes. Oshawa now applying some pressure. Minute to go. Back into the same corner now and then heading for the net. Oshawa looking to get on the score sheet before the first half is over. That one steered softly right towards Blair, who deposits it in back of the net. Brandon Turner now. Turner finds Quit. Quit to Garbett, who scored the second goal. Garbett now with some speed. Ooh, tried to dance around his man. Jason Dale stood his ground, has the puck. 30 seconds exactly to go in the first half. Left wing side, cuts to the middle. Sharp angle shot. Blair absorbed it, made the stop. He's got his paddle down low. Blair was out looking. Watch that one go wide of the net. Eric Wiseman. Long pass to Garbett. The two goal scorers combining. Make that 3 goals for the pair.
And Rich Garbett gets that puck stuck in the net. Couldn't put it any tighter. As the buzzer sounds, what an absolute beauty by Ridge Garbett for his second of the game to give this Toronto Bees team a 3-0 lead.
And speaking of leads, 17,000 so far for the Toronto Bees. We're going to have a look at the brackets, my friend.
We already have seen 2 other teams right now punching their tickets in Milton and the London Threes. And next up, you've got the Toronto Bees and Oshawa. Who's it going to be right now? Toronto up 3-0. And then your last game, you've got the Guelph Brewers, who are deemed a heavy favorite as well, and the Kitchener Lions, who, folks, a team near the bottom of the list, but they have made some changes to their roster throughout the year, and I think they could be a sneaky team to knock off this Brewers team and maybe play one of these teams in that semifinal.
Yeah, I did not notice Mr. Peckham in the lineup for Guelph, so he's
not here. Not here, but they do have so much skill and talent on this team. But here we go, second half action. the 88s are going to have to get some offense going and try to beat David Blair.
And they're hounding the puck right now, and they're trying to do a good job, or they're doing a good job, actually. We have a penalty being called against Eric Wiseman. It's going to be a hooking call, is it? Doesn't matter what it's called. Penalty shot is what it turns out to be.
Exactly, and Dylan Smoskowitz, the former Oshawa General, going to get a chance to score his first goal in the Tribute Community Center. Back when he scored, it was called the GM Center.
That's right. Tries to tuck that one in. Blair tracks it all the way. Blair then moves the puck and says, you know what? That was too easy. Have another go. No, he didn't mean to. His pass was intercepted. Trying to get it down the ice. Here comes Toronto the other way now. Oh, come on. Wow, Kyle McLaughlin. Should name a planetarium after the guy with that shot. That was absolutely beautiful. It was a laser beam.
Well, they call Kyle McLaughlin, his nickname is Glocks, and that one was an absolute bullet.
Now I know why.
Wow.
It was.
An absolute snipe from the Ajax, Ontario native.
But now even more on the line here as McConaughey tries to get things started for his team, rather. He took a shot on net. Blair made the stop. Rebound still in play. Shot right on. McConaughey. And they're battling for it. You can see how much is on the line now, and Oshawa knows that time is of the essence. So they are really hurrying, and there's a pass nearly intercepted, and Reed was nearly gone. Here they come once again. Stepping around his man, and then, going to touch, actually, is Chris Gower. McConaughey. Back to Tamblin. And just off the bench here is Dale, Jason Dale. But it's going to be gobbled up here by Adam Place. He's got a man down ice. Kelly Jackson. Jackson couldn't tuck it home past Mole, who had to scramble to get back into the net. Near side, back to Turner. Turner throws it in back of the net. Got it now as Chris Keeler is taking a shot. Keeler looking for a rebound there. Mole scoops it up. Mole was going to play it, but the Oshawa player was heading off the ice. So he couldn't make a hurry up, quick up, if you will. Scott, swing and a miss. Blair spins this one around the boards. Quickly on it, it looks like Oshawa. No, it's quit. Laying it down the ice. Scott watches his netminder fake a pass, and then he gives it to him. Turner on the near side. Quit, found that was a little too rich for him. Not Wigmore, that is. But here we go. Right wing side. Here's an opportunity for Oshawa. David Blair, stopped that. He got the rebound and tucks it home. 4-1 now.
Great initial save by David Blair, but Jason Dale stays with it and just sneaks the rebound past Blair. He almost got his blocker and grabbed it out of midair.
Mole gets the assist on the long up, right?
Yes, Mole definitely with the assist there.
Goalies don't get a lot of those, so we might as well make a fuss when he does. Wow. So he gets an assist, and then unfortunately for him, Toronto says, well, anything you could do, we could do better.
Yeah, Ridge Garbett, throw your caps on the ice, folks. That's a Hattie.
That's the Hattie? For
the Scarborough, Ontario native. And he has been just a beautiful addition for this Toronto Bees team.
Certainly is. Bees are up now by 4, and they're still buzzing around out there. All puns intended, trust me. That one's off the glass. Garbett.
8 goals on the year for Garbett in just 7 games.
Wow, that's not too shabby at all. There we got the scoring leaders. Take a look at that afterwards. Melanson's pass. Blair with a great poke check there. Bauer would be proud of that one there. Here comes Quit now. Quit's pass, right wing side, gets it back, tried to shovel it on net. Mole didn't have much to worry about there as it wasn't a great scoring opportunity. Here comes Oshawa the other way. Shot right on. Blair took that one upstairs off the shoulder and steered it past the net.
3 minutes left. There's lots of time for this Oshawa team to put the puck in the net and get back into this one with the deadly snipers that they have on this team.
Well, for sure. McConaughey gives his man a little chop there. And he almost won the battle. Now he did win the battle, and he gets it ahead. Here we go. Chase DeLeon. Double zeros. You do not see that all that often, my friend, do you? Coming the other way now, Toronto. Pass was a little bit rich. Mole comes out. Fakes one way, goes the other way, and he can set up a breakaway. McConaughey. Oh, your pal. Can he tuck this one home? No, Blair even puts the net back on. Made the stop, and then righted the net as well at the same time. As McConaughey can't believe his luck. He had a point-blank opportunity, but Mr. Blair He's looking good on it.
Dr. Blair.
Dr. Blair, pardon me, that's right. I didn't go to all those years of evil doctor school for nothing. Here we go, Chad Scott. Oh, he is looking evil out there if you're on Oshawa, because he is stopping everything they can throw at him.
Oh!
We had a bit of something going on there in front of the Oshawa bench.
Jordan Reed almost getting dumped in the 88's bench there.
There you go. Persona non grata, I guess, is the way they see him. It's over for Kelly Jackson. Jackson finds his man down low. Mole makes the stop. The rebound's there, though. Into the corner. It's Keeler with it. Keeler back down low. Pocket.
Keeler looking back at Brandon Turner. He's telling his guys, slow it down, slow it down.
Yeah. 1:05 to go in this one. And they're up by so many, it's going to be awfully hard to come the other way. That was Melanson who lost it there. As coming hard the other way is Brandon Turner. Turner's just going to try and probably chew up some clock here if he can. He's against two. Doing a pretty decent job as Kelly Jackson gets involved as well. Turner heads off. Here's another opportunity for Quit now. Fired wide of the mark. Here they come. Sorry?
Rob Quitt, the former Memorial Cup champion with the Windsor Spitfires, not being able to find the back of the net. He's had a ton of chances. As a defenseman, though, he's so offensive. He fits perfectly for 3-on-3 as he gets a partial break here.
Kind of like Baleshta, I would imagine, would you say? That one goes off the skates. And it is our friend Chase DeLeon now. He's got a man with him. It's Moskowitz down to 13 seconds. Can they tuck one home? That's for the bus ride, as they like to say. 5-2.
Dylan Smoskowitz scoring his first goal in this building since it's been called the TCC. Like I mentioned earlier in the game, being the former Oshawa General, back when this was called the GM Center.
Yes, indeed.
But it's not enough as this Toronto Bees team picking up a 5-2 victory and heading to the semifinals.
And Dr. Blair will see you now. You'll be the next patient coming up. So Oshawa, tremendous opportunity. Mike Mole was outstanding. So terrific job there. Moskowitz, Gower, Dale, Melanson, Collins, McConaughey, Tamblin, DeLeon, Scott, and of course we mentioned Mike Mole.
You got to feel for this Oshawa team. You know, have had so many changes to their lineup, bring a ton of talent, but this Bees team plays such a good defensive system, and they can score as well.
Guelph Kitchener up next. Stay with us.